Well, Ralph Hall was off today. We're here with Jeffrey Birnbaum of the Washington Times. And Jeffrey, another reversal by President Obama on the whole issue of the terrorism. In this case, these more photos showing abuses of one kind or another, perhaps, of that a U.S. District Court said it had to be released on an ACLU. It has angered Amnesty and ACLU and the leftist organizations, but I have to think that every Republican thinks this is really a great change of heart. What do you think, and why did he do this?
I think a lot of Americans think it's a happy change of heart. I think that President Obama came up with, we hear anyway, the excuse for not releasing the photos for the reason to reverse himself. But the basic reason is that it would do no one any good. Not the United States, not the people who tortured, not the people who were the torturers, and none of our allies for those photos to be released. It would only rub salt in the wound, which is already fairly gaping, I think, and would undercut America's ability to operate its spy operations, which are very important in the war on terrorism around the world.
And apparently he listened to his commanders on the ground in Afghanistan and Iraq, and the military top brass was very important to turning him around on this, because they said it would put our soldiers there in harm's way. There would be a revenge, certainly, effort here. And this is the second time that he has reversed himself. And earlier, he apparently wanted to put all of this behind him and turn the page and let's move on. A lot of people on the Democratic left didn't want to do that. They want to have commissions and investigations. But the White House said, no, we're putting this behind us, and those who may have written these rulings that allowed what some people consider torture, we're not going to go after them. And then he changed his mind on that and said, well, this is going to be up to the Attorney General. And you have these investigations going on now on the Hill. The Democratic Party just doesn't seem to want to put this behind them. And, is it going to help them, or do you think it's going to, the Republicans have an issue here?
I think that it will go on, and the Democrats wish they could put the genie back in the bottle, but they probably can't. So there will be some hearings, but it will leave egg on the face, I think, of both Republicans and Democrats, and that's not good news for anyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we know that the Guantanamo closing is not playing very well, so we'll have to see how this plays in the coming weeks. Thanks.